Let me introduce you to Jamal Gray. This here is episode 1 of what he calls the Gray Experience.
I first learned that I could draw when I would always get on punishment. I would always get on punishment, and my grandmother would always give me paper and a pencil, and she would say that I would have to write, "I will not be bad anymore." And me, I was always the rebel, and I was like, "No, I don't want to do that." So I drew. I started drawing little stick figures, and then it became characters because I was always getting in trouble. So yeah, that's how I knew. Honestly, I can't even really explain that. I was really just kind of like looking at different pictures and then drawing it as I would see it, and then it just came out the way it came out. So it really was me kind of really just teaching myself, but also having a reference to look at, in order to draw the pictures. But yeah. The only class I had was an art class, and that was mandatory. So yeah, yeah. Hmm. Uh, I would say that I have a very vector type of style, but I do specialize in cartoons. I love cartoons. Cartoons is what I was basically born off of. Like I would always come home from school and just want to watch cartoons and cartoons, cartoons. So I've always wanted to do my own comic book and things of that nature. So yeah, I would just say I'm a cartoonist. I thought that I would never see myself actually drawing on an iPad. That's the crazy part about it. I think what made me want to start actually drawing on an iPad is when I did a logo for someone, and they asked, could I digitally do it? Because I drew it out first, and they loved how I did it when I drew it out on paper, but they said, hey, could I have it digitally made? And it had me stuck because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't have an iPad to do that. So I think once that happened, it made me want to have an iPad and start drawing digitally. I also say that I got a heavy influence from my dad. That was the first person I seen that was really doing like drawing on an iPad. So that made me want to do it. Well, I think that the inspiration came from actually just I seen this Sonic the Hedgehog drawing on a building, and I wanted to create my own like version of it. So what I did was I said, what could I do to make it really pop and really make it show that, hey, this is Sonic the Hedgehog. So I created the gold ring around it. I added the clouds in the background to show that he's actually coming out of a different portal. And I've never seen that done. So, I said, hey, I could do that. like I'm weird. Honestly, I feel like I'm weird because I'll do something simple like go on a train and look at graffiti through the train, you know? I will walk around in the park and see inspiration from that. I just feel like everything is really inspiration. There's nothing that's not inspiration to me. You know, like I feel like experiencing life and all the different emotions and different expressions, I feel like that's what creates art. And every time I walk out and I experience it, that's my inspiration. I feel like when it comes to art, it's not necessarily you having to surround yourself. You're already surrounded. You know, everything is an inspiration to you, you know, whether it be from comic books, whether it be from someone just walking down the street, whether it be from the trees. There's some type of art in everything. So I think that me living life and just understanding that I see art through my eyes every day, I'm already surrounding myself, you know? So I feel like once you realize that, then art is living in you, it's breathing in you, you understand what art is. Art is you.